Let's begin learning about Aris by creating a game with the most simple of objects, a plaque. First, you'll need to sign in using a username and password. Here, I'll use my username and password. But you can click the Need to Register button in the lower left-hand corner to create one for yourself. Next, click the Create New Game tab. You'll need to give your game a name. Make it something memorable. This is a sandbox. You can delete or hide it later. You should then create a description for your game, keeping in mind that everything you make will be public, and people will play based on publicity, so your description is important. Let's call our game Explore UNM. And in the description, we'll say, learn the ins and outs of UNM. Then click Create Game. To begin, you must select a place on the map for your game to be played. For now, let's choose something nearby that you can test immediately. You can go to the lower part of your screen and click in the location search box. Let's enter University of New Mexico. Now our map is zoomed in on the university and our game can be played in and around the area. At this time, we can begin creating a plaque in Aris. A plaque is a simple object that can be placed in the Aris game to provide information to its players while they are within that world. We start by going to the lower left-hand corner and clicking on the Add Object button. A drop-down menu will appear. Select Plaque from this menu. You now have an unedited plaque on your workspace. Double-click on the new icon. You will now see the plaque editor screen. Here you can give the plaque a name by clicking in the box. Let's call this plaque Welcome to UNM. Now in the content box, we can add text that we want our players to see. Here we'll say, Welcome to UNM, where everyone's a Lobo. I hope you enjoy your tour. You can also add both an icon and a piece of media. The icon is what the player will see on the map, and the media is what they will see when the plaque is open. Click Icon Picker and select an icon. Let's choose something simple, like a camera for this plaque, to take pictures while we explore. Now we can add media by clicking the Media Picker button. Then open the folder image and select an image from the list. Let's select a backpack to go on with our camera. Remember, when you are uploading your own photos, to keep in mind the megapixel size. You can always resize your photos later on for things that you want to choose. Now click Save and Continue. Once the plaque is created, you can simply click and drag it onto your selected location on the map. Do this slowly. If done too quickly, it will not carry. For example, I've done it too fast and now a red X has appeared and I cannot drop it on the menu box. Once the plaque is on the game, we can edit the settings for that plaque. Double-click on the plaque. The settings now appear. For example, you can edit the range at which a player will be able to view the active plaque. You want to make sure that this range is small enough that the player has to reach their destination, but not too small that the player never finds it. You can click the box marked Hidden if you do not want the player to see the plaque on the map. You can also select the Quick Travel box so that the player can play your game without being in the area. Eventually, when you become comfortable with Aris, you can set requirements for this plaque restricting when and how a player can view this plaque. For now, let's just save and close this plaque as is. By clicking the Save and Close button, you now know how to create and edit one of the 3 basic objects in Aris.